Hello everybody. This is Seafood Chaparade, and this is a live Q&A session. So I welcome any of your questions, guys. Your questions about martial arts or martial arts stuff. So no one is watching yet. Let's wait just a bit. Okay. Okay. Green screen. Let's try green screen and see. Oh. Green screen doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Let's do this. Oh wow. But then this is too light. Hi there, how are you? Welcome to our Q&A live session. So you can ask me any questions about martial arts. So, what's your question today about martial arts? No question. Okay, cool. Hey there, welcome to our Q&A live session. So you can ask me any questions about martial arts. And if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like this live and subscribe? Oh, how are you, T? What's your real name? TG Tutu. What's your real name? Hi guys, welcome to our live. This is the martial arts Q&A session. So you can ask me any question about martial arts. And if you're joining us for the first time, can you please leave us a like and subscribe? Hi Chandravati, how are you? What's your question about martial arts? Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Hello, welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? And today we're gonna do a live Q&A session about martial arts. So you can ask me any questions you have about martial arts. For example, how many black belts did Bruce Lee have? Will you do a gaming channel? Yeah, I actually do have a gaming channel. I play Call of Duty. Have you ever played Call of Duty? I play Call of Duty. Hi guys, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? And today we're going to do a live Q&A session, so you can ask me questions about martial arts. Or any other questions you wanna ask me. Oh yeah, I do play Call of Duty. Then I also play Blair. Hi guys, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? Today we're gonna do a live martial arts Q&A session, so you can ask me any questions you want about martial arts, or you can give me video suggestions of cool martial arts tricks that you want me to perform live. Yeah, Chandravati, how are you? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Hi, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? Today we are doing will you do a challenge? Yeah, I can do a challenge. I can do a challenge. So, what's your challenge gonna be? And others watching, can you give me your questions or your challenges? I'll make sure to perform the cool martial arts tricks that you are going to perform in my next video. In fact, in my next live. Hello, hello there. How are you? Tyree Simon. Tyree Simon. Wadi. Hello, hello. How are you, Tyree Simon? This is a live Q&A session. You can ask me any questions you want about martial arts, or you can give me a challenge for my next live, so I can do your challenge in my next live. Okay, so you think you're strong, so I want you to do 100 push-ups. Is it possible? 100 push-ups. Yeah, it's very possible. I can do 100 push-ups in my next life. It's very possible. Actually, I have a video on this channel where I was trying to do 100 push-ups, but then shorts videos are only 1 minute long. So, I mean 3 minutes long. So yeah, it didn't go through. So that one was cut at around almost 70 something push-ups. It's on this channel. If you scroll down, you'll find that video. Alright, thank you, Chandravati, and bye. Let's meet in the next live where I will do your challenge. Bye. And thank you for subscribing. Hi, Teresa Mondewadi. And thank you for liking the live, guys. Thank you for supporting this live. I really appreciate you guys. No. I don't think so. Hello. If you're joining us for the first time, this is a live martial arts Q&A session. So you can ask me any questions you want about martial arts, or in general, you can just ask me questions. So the idea is to get to talk to each other. So if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like this live and subscribe? Hey there. If you're watching this live, can you please subscribe and like this live? So this is a live Q&A sessions. I'm waiting for your questions, guys. So, what questions do you have about martial arts? One common question that's mostly asked is, how many black belts did Bruce Lee have? And the crazy answer to that is none. If you have questions about that, I'll explain. So just give me your questions. So, which martial arts did Bruce Lee do? Who would like to take a guess? Hi, Denji Codes, how are you? Would you like to take the guess? Which martial art did Bruce Lee do? I'm from Africa, Zimbabwe. Where are you from? Denji Codes. Where are you from? Can you please like and subscribe, Denji Codes? Where are you from? Oh, today we are just doing a live Q&A session where you can ask me questions or I can ask you questions. So, um, which question would you want to ask me about martial arts? Or can I ask you a question about martial arts? So this what's up, Denji codes. Ah, are you from Zimbabwe, Denji codes? Are you from Zim? Oh. Saka utori wangu wepa then which town? Chi-town. Okay. So I'm also in Harare. So we can link up sometime. You're from Chi-town. I got my G's in Chi-town, my guy. Ko makombe murugita say. Tola 5 town man amurus famsa say. Pakasheka. Otherwise, are you a martial artist? Oh, you're asking if I do tournaments. Okay, so in my high school, I was in the Taekwondo club, and I became the president of the Taekwondo club in Form 4. That was around 2017 or 20, around 2017 or 2018. That's when I became the Taekwondo president at my school. So yeah, we did have in-house Taekwondo competitions. So it was more like a Taekwondo tournament. Then after my O level, I went into boxing tournaments. Then we were disturbed by COVID a little bit. Then so I don't think I ever went for any competition ever since. So I was just working out at home, training at home, and sparring with random guys that I met who were doing martial arts. So yeah, that's all about me and this tournament that you're asking about. No, you're a gamer and software developer. Okay, software developer. Oh, I do remember. I have friends who do software development. They developed a website for me, which is Skyline Studios. www.skylinestudios.com. That's my website. Hi guys, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? Hi there, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? So in this video, we're doing a live question and answer session. So the question for this live is, how many black belts did Bruce Lee have? And which martial arts did Bruce Lee do? And we are live. At this point, we lost all viewers and no one is watching. Hi there, how are you? If you're joining us for the first time, can you please leave us a like and subscribe? So in this live, we're doing a live martial arts Q&A session where you can ask me any questions you like about martial arts. I did martial arts with my friend, but only for 5 months. Oh, that's Denji Codes. You did martial arts for only 5 months. And you gave up. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why did you give up so early? That was too early, Denji Codes. Because martial arts is more like a life journey. You will never perfect your martial arts at any point of your life. So it's a continuous journey of self-discovery, of learning. So you never really complete your you never really get to a point where you can feel you've made it in martial arts. So yeah. Hi there, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please leave us a like and subscribe? So this live is a live Q&A session where you can ask me questions about martial arts. So, I can also ask you questions about martial arts. So one question is hanging on your live screen. How many black belts did Bruce Lee have? What's your answer to that? And which martial arts did Bruce Lee do? I wasn't fast enough. My friend always picked me up, and no, it's not. The challenge with beginning martial arts is when you first get into martial arts, you'll be slow and sloppy. But when you when you train for more time, you eventually get faster. You eventually get faster. And you know what martial arts does? 7. 7. What about the number 7? Oh, you mean how many black belts did Bruce Lee have? You think it was 7? Oh dear, oh dear. So the crazy answer to that is Bruce Lee did not have any black belt in martial arts. You know why? Do you know why? Okay, so in China, there are a lot of martial arts. There's Wushu, there's Wing Chun, and other systems. And most of those martial arts in China do not have those grading systems. So, for example, Wing Chun was more of a dying martial art, which was more like heading into extinction. So there were very few people who still carried the martial art, and there was Master Yip Man or IP Man, as you have watched the movies. So that's the guy who carried Wing Chun into the modern age. And by that time, Wing Chun didn't have any grading system. So it was more like a culture where you can learn martial arts from ever since you're a kid until you are grown up. Mostly in the Foshan provinces, martial arts was just a culture. So they didn't they didn't have any grading systems in Wing Chun. So Bruce Lee, having been trained as a kid from his society, met Master Ip Man and then trained in Wing Chun, but then there was no grading system. That time there was no grading system. Then after he became so good, he then found out that his martial arts were not complete. So he started training in different martial arts disciplines. So what Bruce Lee did now is he didn't take everything. He only took the skills that were effective, that were useful, and discarded the rest. So Bruce Lee continued to train in other different martial arts. So basically, he's just the father of mixed martial arts. So for him to get a black belt, you would have to practice everything in those martial arts. But then, Bruce Lee always wanted efficiency over clout. So he only picked the skills that were useful from every martial art. And the funny thing is, Bruce Lee could beat up black belts. Black belts of any dan. So, and then after that, Bruce Lee developed his art of Jeet Kune Do. And it was his own personalized martial arts. So he went on to develop the art of Jeet Kune Do. If you search online and try to find a book called The Tao of Jeet Kune Do, that's Bruce Lee's book and philosophy on Jeet Kune Do. So Bruce Lee went on to develop his own martial arts system, which was called Jeet Kune Do. And Jeet Kune Do does not have any belt grading systems. So with Jeet Kune Do, it's just about discovering yourself, discovering what works for you, and combining different martial arts. So technically, we can say Jeet Kune Do is the father of efficient mixed martial arts. So Bruce Lee did not have any single black belt. But trust me, if you were to grade him, I don't think you'd give him a black belt. I think you'd give him something unique to him. Hello there, if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe to this channel? And this live session, we're doing a live Q&A session where you can ask me questions, where I can ask you questions. So, what's your question about martial arts? I guess none. Let's wait a bit. Hi there, how are you? If you're joining us for the first time, can you please leave us a like and subscribe? Good morning, guys. Hello, hi there, how are you? If you're joining us for the first time, this is a live Q&A session where you can ask me questions, where I can ask you questions about martial arts. And if you're joining us for the first time, can you please like and subscribe? So the question for this live, or in fact, the first question is, how many black belts do you think Bruce Lee had? And which martial arts did Bruce Lee do? So that's my question. What's yours? Or what's your answer? Hey there, how are you? If you're joining us for the first time, this live is about questions, guys. So you ask me a question, I ask you a question. You can also give me a challenge. So you can give me a challenge and I'll do your challenge in my next live session. So my question is, how many black belts did or do you think Bruce Lee had? And which martial arts do you think Bruce Lee did? Hey there, how are you? So can I give you a question before you go? Hi there. Can I ask you a question before you go? Okay, no question. Alright. Alright, so we are almost at the 30 minutes mark. So 2 more minutes, guys. You can ask me any question you want about martial arts. This is a live Q&A session, or you can give me a live challenge. I don't think so. Nah. Never ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No. Never ever gonna happen. Hey there, how are you? This is a live Q&A session. If you're joining us for the first time, can you please leave us a like and subscribe? So, you can ask me a question, I can ask you a question. We are live. I don't think so. No. Never ever gonna happen. Hey there, what's up? Can I ask you a question before you go? You're gone already. Alright, so we are live and we are 29 minutes 49 seconds away from ending this live. So it's now 3, 2, 1, 30 minutes. Alright. All right, guys. So thank you for watching this live. Thank you for your questions, and thank you for liking and subscribing. Until next time, see you in the next live. And who gave me a challenge, by the way? Chadravati, I will do your challenge in the next live. So the next live is suggested by Chadravati is going to be a 100 push-up live, where I will do a 100 push-up live. So yeah, see you in the next live. Okay.